your energy forecast and intuitive message for today, Wednesday, the 2nd of September, 2015, as well as tomorrow, Thursday, the 3rd of September, 2015. And as always, thank you for taking time to watch this. So today, energy or the message from Spirit is this. Use the energy that's around you to create something wonderful, no matter how ugly, disparaging, negative, or bad that energy may appear. You actually may have summoned that energy into your existence. Example, and this is where Spirit was showing me this. You know, most of you know I have a corporate day job, and I teach group fitness classes. Well, I was taking one, and the stereo system was having issues, and we've had some issues. Well, it became really difficult, and it was a body flow class, which was about yoga and Pilates and Tai Chi, and it should be soothing and stuff, and I had to keep getting up and trying to adjust the microphone and stuff for the instructor on stage. Just so frustrating. And finally, after about 10 minutes of doing this, and we got through it, I come back and I sit down, and one of our VPs is taking the class, and she looks at me and she says, "Do you need a new system?" And I said, "Yeah, I think it's been here. I asked for a quote last week." She says, "Give me an email, I'll push it through." So here's this energy that is frustrating, and it was the perfect situation because I would have to have asked for this money, probably wouldn't have gotten it for months, and the system needs to be replaced. You may have called into your, how many times have you like, "Oh, I want a new car," and then like, bam, you get in a wreck. It's like you're calling that energy in. You know, first of all, be careful, because what you call in, you know, if you're feeling sorry for yourself, victim, you may call in this energy. But what this message is about today is about calling in energy where you can utilize it to change things. Once again, you know, the energy may come in to your home, and you may, you know, get like the bathroom may flood and you get new tile. I mean, you pay a deductible, your insurance is there, but all of a sudden you get new tile put in your house. So utilize the energy. And Spirit was showing me, I guess in like Kung Fu and martial arts, there's a thing where if somebody punches you, you don't try to block it or stop it, because that's two energies. Boom. What you do is you utilize that person's punch and you take their energy and move it on through you. Again, I'm not a martial artist, but what it is you're utilizing the energy of that other thing for your advantage. So that's what I'm getting at today. So when all of a sudden traffic is crazy, when people are weird at work, when the weather, when something's going on, use it to your advantage. Use the momentum of that energy to create something beautiful. It may look pretty nasty at the beginning, but you can sure enough turn it, because, you know, no energy can be created or, you know, ended. It just can be transferred or transitioned into something else. So utilize that. That's powerful. All right. So let's dive into some cards and some numbers. So for today, the second day of the month, September, it's a Wednesday. The lenormand to start this off with is the woman. So this is about you if you're a woman or a woman in your life. You are the central focus of this. And then tarot to go along with that woman is going to be eight of swords. So stop worrying, Buttercup. This is really what it boils down to. You've created a web of worry and you're trapped in it. And the thing is, you know, again, right back to this message, utilize this web. You know, utilize this web of worry and this energy that you've created, that you've summoned in for your advantage. You know what? If she stops squirming around in that web, she can get a great nap. She can ponder and meditate and think about things. You know, in my own meditation time, I went up to a nice high level, but then all of a sudden it was like our hand reached up and pulled me back down. And what that hand was some things that happened at work yesterday. And it took me like 3 minutes to shake it. And I'm literally going, Spirit, what are you showing me? And then I said, we're showing you how to release the heavy, dense energy, which you stepped back into from yesterday. You haven't worked through it. You haven't released it. So it was pretty powerful meditation for me. So utilize that energy. So I'm going to utilize that energy from yesterday to move me forward. And then the numbers to go along with today. So we got number 2, we got 19, you know, which is the sun beginning. It's a number 1 day, so dynamic. So come, you know, use that. You know, this is a dynamic energy, so use it. Even though we're showing this web, and my example was maybe resting, but you can cut yourself down out of that web, just like I talked about this morning, getting out of the heavy, dense energy of yesterday for me in my meditation, because it was ruining my meditation time. Well, not ruining it, but it was keeping me from staying up into a higher vibration. I literally felt myself go up into the heavens and then being pulled back down. And I would go back up, and I would try to release it and be pulled back down. So it was a bizarre moment for me, not experienced that before. Tomorrow, the third day, Lenormand is going to be the cross. This is the last card of Lenormand. It's a tough one. It's a challenge. It's burdens to bear. And then terror to go along with that cross is going to be the King of Swords. So this definitely can be about a person, King of Swords, often often Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. You might have some issues with. They might, be a pain, be a burden. This could be your boss at work who's slave driving you. This could be a customer at work who's just being a pain in the butt. But it could also be about you if you are that air sign element. These are usually my police, detectives, engineers, law enforcement personalities, and it could absolutely be a woman, so don't let the gender fool you here. Interesting thing though, tomorrow's number is the 3-day, which is about speaking your truth, which is what the King of Swords definitely does. Playfulness, creative expression, not so much the King of Swords, but also tomorrow's a 20-day freedom, being freed from the things that are holding you back. And I love that the Spirit just said, notice King of Swords, notice woman, 8 of Swords. She can cut herself down. She's got the King of Swords energy to cut herself down with that one sword in her hand, even though she's trapped. So utilize this energy. And then again, tomorrow is number 2-day, unity, feminine principle, cooperation, and all works together. Hi, Tiffany. She's coughing. So there's your message for today and tomorrow. So check out my website, intuitivemitchell.com, if you feel so led. I'm running a special on my 30 minutes. Normally it's $65, but for the month of September, it is $45. I will be on vacation, quote unquote, from the 17th of September through the end of the month. So if you want to get that session before then, you need to purchase now and get it booked. But if you purchase at any time, we'll book it. Even if you purchase while I'm on vacation, we'll get it done in October sometime. So namaste. Have an amazing day. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.